Yo, Matitas, what's up? Thank you, man. Hey, Hibbletron, thank you, man. All good logic, see you later, man. Hey, Vidax, thanks, man. Have a good one. Nobody can type today, including me. Word Arharf. I 100% agree with that statement. It resonates with me. Teeds, talk to me. Wow. Yo, Parahog, thank you very much for the 8 months in a row, my man. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my ugly face and more you can still use on Twitch for the next 30 days. Much appreciated, my dude. Hope you're doing well tonight. Sub 210 is not possible at the moment. 210 might be possible, but that's it. This is a bad dark side one. I wonder if there's a better Shadows 2 opening that I'm not doing. I should probably look into that. Two 11 attempts have been fine. I'm just progressing to that point, and I wasn't really quite ready for that just yet, but I'm pretty sure my next, within the next, like, 3 PBs that I do, I think it can happen. 48 is pretty mediocre, but that might be my one bad split in the very early part, so take it for now. Say word or harf. Sure. Yo, Bidoof, what's up, dude? I'm doing pretty well, how about you, man? I kind of hate this barrel because if you don't pick it up from like a specific area, Sora just kind of drops it immediately, so I'm a little cautious when I pick it up. Remember when I called you a genius? I actually don't remember that. How do you add quote? I'm actually not sure myself. You have to do request quote if you're not a mod. It's like request quote is one word. All lowercase, I think. I've said words are harf, like, many times in the past, though. It's really shitty to know that I'm already losing time here, because, I had shitty movement in day 1, and then I didn't get Task Coconut, plus I failed a cutscene skip already. And, like, it's just... The very early parts of this game are so tilting when you don't do them perfectly. Like, they're consistent, but it's like any tiny movement or input error is, like, super magnified in the first few splits, and I hate that shit. It's like, I feel like I have to be on top of my game for, like, the first, like, 10 minutes, roughly, like, without even remotely thinking otherwise. Like, I have to enter the zone where I'm determined to, like, have the most optimal movement possible, like, every time I do an input. Because early game is pretty brutal in that essence. All good, Sully. Take care, man. Thank you for the good luck. I haven't even been live for 2 hours, so it's not possible for me to have finished a run, so I reset. Really good RNG. Unfortunately, it's a little bit wasted on really shitty movement. Like, even with basically perfect coconut luck, I'm still gonna lose like 3 seconds here. You know, this split might not be as bad as I thought, but it could have been better, like, absolutely. Hey, Zelda fanboy. I've gotten, the last 3 streams that I've done, I've gotten a PB. Really? Are you kidding me? How did I break even with that? The movement was so bad, though. The barrel was terrible, the fucking failed cutscene skip thing, and I still break even? That's crazy. It's like the first, like, let's see, 3 streams ago, I PB'd twice with a 12:55 and then a 12:40. Then I got a 12:38 the stream after that, and then I got a 12:17 the stream after that, and now this is the stream that follows that previous stream that I'm doing right now. X-Blade. Mista's gay confirmed? Yeah. You have to space out the quote and the actual number to get the specific quote. If you just type quote and then don't space out the number, it just gives you a random quote. That was 4, okay. The bot also has a 30-second cooldown, because I don't want it to be spammed. I'd appreciate, like, guys, there's a 30-second cooldown, please don't spam the command. I jumped, but I guess the game's like, nope. It's just when there's like 3 or 4 people trying to access the bot simultaneously, you just kind of look foolish without knowing about the cooldown thing. Hey, Polly, what's up, dude? Or, hola, friendo. It's much slower to not kill Leon here. And we don't get an elixir if we don't beat him either. So we get an elixir, and we get EXP. And we get a faster fight by attacking him. That was really good. How, dude? Actually, how? This is not sub 17. Actually, it's like 17 flat. No, it is sub 17. That's crazy, dude. Even with, like, I had a really good Destiny Islands, and I got sub 7. It seems like if I have 1 bad split, and then 1 good split, and then 2 that are, like, average, sub 17's, like, not even that bad. Like, in terms of, like, difficulty to get. Sounds like you're bi-curious, Zelda fanboy. Hello? What the fuck? Oh, that was so stupid. You're eating organic Doritos? Ask me anything. What makes them organic? You're back, what did you miss? I got sub 17 again, even though I felt like it wasn't gonna happen. I don't know, like, it seems like if you hit a certain pace, like, tell me if I'm crazy. I feel like once you have splits that are good enough, you can, like, replicate those splits, like, more frequently than you could before. Like, I feel like since I have a 1653 in my PV, getting sub 17 is, like, way more consistent for me now. It's like a mind game going on, knowing like what I was able to do, and now it's like some mental barriers going down. and I just don't struggle as much to reach a certain threshold anymore. Like, given that it's barely sub 17, but the fact that I'm hitting that more frequently is really good. Because sub 17 guard armor seems good IMO. It's not like amazing, but I mean, I feel like sub 17 is respectable. Like, I could get sub 1 Parasite Cage with a sub 17. You don't even need sub 17 to get sub 1 though. I just feel like you're on good pace in general for that. Maybe not for like a 59-30, like you would need a lot of your other splits to be good. I don't know. I'm overthinking early game too much, I should just focus on the entirety. But I mean, it's like I haven't even practiced early game that much, I've just been learning new things about it. Watching a few people like Sans and Dessa do their early games and their PBs and all that. And just picking up a few like tips from like movement and just situational fights I could use to have my segments go a little bit better than what they have been. So it's more so like I haven't really genuinely practiced much in the early game aspect. But I'm just like amplifying early game with the new knowledge that I have, and I'm getting better results more consistently, which is good. What are crab sticks? I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say this one, but I'm not sure. No. I think if it's not that one, I think it was far left. That was really hard to tell. They all fell like basically at the same time. The only thing I knew is that the ones on the left fell faster than the ones on the right. That's unfortunate. Time to lose big dick time. Because I fucked up the menu earlier, and that's a really big time waster. I'm not really fond of seafood in general, so that doesn't sound particularly appealing to me. Yo, Vok, what's going on, man? Thank you for the good luck. I can tolerate it, I just don't like to eat it, compared to other things, like poultry or steak or whatever else. This early game is like a black hole. Just everything's getting sucked into it and there's like nothing left. Any of, like, those exotic fishes, I cannot stand them. I think they're fucking disgusting. But stuff like crab and, like, whitefish and stuff like that, I'm fine with. Like, I don't like salmon at all. But I like, cod or halibut. I suppose salmon's not really exotic, but I mean, it's like orangey, and it's like, eh. There's something about the fishes that are colored like that I just don't really enjoy them. Yo, boss, what's up, dude? Never had flounder, to be honest. Doesn't sound particularly appealing. Oh, I get it, because it's a Little Mermaid thing. That's funny. How is flounder the most common fish? The fuck? I've never heard that. I'll try to get a new world record, but no promises. That requires me to not be bad. The only, like, one of the only fish I like that isn't like a typical whitefish is tuna steak. But I hate canned tuna. Fucking bitch. I hate Savor so much. Ooh, I almost ruined this early game. I nearly jumped down into the minigame before I touched the save, so that would have been pretty awful. No, John. I don't know where I would put it on my screen without it obscuring anything. I feel like my splits in webcam already obscure enough of the game. I feel like there's no good place I could put it at this point. I just feel like if you put too much on the screen, it just doesn't look good. Like, I just don't see a controller input display working well with my current setup. I have been thinking about going from a full screen layout to just something like along the lines of what a lot of other people have, which is just a wide screen layout, where they have splits, webcam, and then just the game. Maybe a few other things. But I just don't see it working with a wide screen layout. I know Biz added one, and I know that's why that's being talked about. My question is, does controller input really add, like, significantly to the stream or not? I feel like it's more useful for 2FM anyway, because of how technical that game is. You don't... I'm fucking dumb. I'm getting carried away. It's not really super hard to figure out the movements in KH1 compared to 2, because a lot of the movement is simplistic. Well, a lot of the combat is simplistic, you just have to time it. With 2FM, you have so many derivatives in your combos that it might be hard to follow without a controller cam. It's like if I want a controller cam or like an input display, I'd want it to be noticeable. So if I just kind of put it in my webcam somewhere, it would probably be really tiny, and that's not really that great if you're gonna do that. I don't know. It doesn't really appeal to me. Like, maybe I would have an input display if I did like a tutorial stream or something like that. But under normal circumstances, I don't really see it working that well. That was really good. No, please. Thank you. You know, if I just went into the tent immediately, this would have been a really fucking good segment. I'm surprised how good that was. But I just feel like you could visually see if I'm doing a 2-hit combo though, like right here. And then I do a 1, and then I'm gonna do a 1-2, and then a 1-2-3. Like, I feel like you don't really need an input display for that. Like, it should be fairly, what's it called? Not obvious, but I mean, like, you can just naturally see, like, how I'm doing stuff without really needing a controller. Like, display, I don't know. I'm not trying to, like, argue specifically that, like, ultimately I just don't want to add one. I'm just, like, trying to give off points why I don't think it's really... Even if I wanted to add it, why I don't think it would really be that important for KH1 specifically, because there isn't very many instances where I feel like the inputs would be very confusing. Maybe towards late game stuff, but early game stuff shouldn't really be that convoluted. Yo, Sully, what's up? I forgot exactly when you left, so I'm not sure what you missed. Hey, Jimmy. I beat my previous PB by about 20 seconds last stream, but I haven't PB'd today yet. And I may not at all, so I guess we'll see, but... Hey, Kingdom Hearts fan, thank you for the good luck and thank you for the host. How is that not it, though? I'm so confused. I don't understand animation skip on this guy. I mean, it's not like I'm the only person in my house that has an income. I don't stream specifically for money, it just happens to be that way right now in terms of people wanting to be generous and all that. Like, the only time I would actually care if I'm making, like, a significant amount of money is if I was doing this as, like, my sole source of income. Which, I mean, technically it is at the moment, but it's like, I'm not living on my own yet. How often do you get sub 34, Billy Clay? I never have. I've gotten a 3402, but I haven't gone sub 34. Sub 34 is kind of hard. Like, I think sub 34 Clayton is harder than sub 17 Guard Armor, just because Power Wilds are a thing. No, it's all good, man. If anything, that just tells you how much more I can improve in early game on top of what I already have, because I'm on my best ever run right now. And that's with how bad Crank Tower was. And I guess, like, I didn't get animation skip on Clayton. That was, like, the only bad thing about that Deep Jungle. Power Wilds were fine, Sabors were fine, Billy Clay was fine aside from animation skip, and then Waterfall Cavern was good, so... In general, pretty good Deep Jungle. Just, like, the only notable mistake was no animation skip. If I got that, I probably would have said it was really good. What happened with Crank Tower? I fucked up the menu, and then I didn't get the Heartless, which loses a few seconds. Like, I didn't get the Heartless in the box. So I lost, like, 5 seconds on Crank Tower because of that. 6, actually. Oof. It's weird because this doesn't feel like a best early game. Like, in terms of this, my best split times, it tells me this is the best Waterfall Cavern I've ever had. Doesn't feel like that. Feels like I could have had something a fair bit better than that. Yo, Armson, thank you, man. I mean, if we're comparing to other people, I'm like fucking 20 seconds behind what's actually considered a good early game for most runners or something like that. Like, I think Saints has gotten like around a 3340 Clayton, and I got like a 3407. It's definitely because he has a Pro with an SSD, because he has, like, those cheater load times. How is his early game that good? Because he has a lot of experience with it, and I don't. I don't frequently, I mean, he doesn't either, but he used to be like this. I didn't really frequently reset my early games too much. So I feel like he has more early game experience than I do. So do a lot of other players. Like, I feel like now I'm coming up to the point where I'm pretty okay with early game, but it's still not as good as it could be. Holy shit, Lamel, thank you for the 13 months in a row, my man. They can hate if they want to, I don't care. All your friends keep saying. I can't read this. You can do better with somebody else saying I'm dangerous, and you can do better all by yourself. Beautiful. Welcome back to the Mist Continent, and enjoy my ugly face and more you can use on Twitch for the next 30 days still. Thank you very much for the continued support, dude. Crazy. Hey, Depp, what's up? Thank you, man. SSD in Pro makes, like, basically no difference, but it has been looked into, and it does save a very small amount of time. Like, I think it saves seconds across the run or something like that, but I mean... that would help me out a little bit. I mean, honestly, I'm thinking about getting a Pro soon anyway. I might just upgrade and then start doing runs on that, because, I mean, I'll take any fucking time save I can get. That's not the sole reason why I want a Pro, mind you. But it's like, I plan to get a Pro within the next few months anyway. And if it is very slightly faster to have a Pro with an SSD, then I should upgrade if I want to actually... if I intend to really do a lot of runs and grind to, like, a time that may seem not really feasible. Not sure yet. As far as I'm aware, STD is now allowed. And if you want to be super competitive in 0.2, you need to have SSD. And I think you need a Pro as well. And that's, unless Xbox is faster than PS4, that's probably going to be the case with KH3 as well. Well, the important thing to note, Sully, is that these aren't native PS4 games, so they don't rely on the same sort of assets as more advanced games would. They're just ports of PS2 games, so loading wouldn't be significantly improved on a game that's basically just a port. Hey, NDD, how you doing, man? Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised, Zero. I feel like if the KH speedrun scene gets really competitive with 3, people are gonna get Xboxes to run on the faster version of the game. That's what's happened in other communities, where a console is the fastest version to play on. That's not to say that people wouldn't be allowed to play on PS4, but it's like if you wanted to get the best time you could, you'd have to play on the Xbox. Speedrunning has been pay to win for a lot of things. I mean, if you want to play this game in Japanese, you have to buy another copy of it that isn't probably your currently owned English copy. There's many instances where speedrunning has been pay to win. There's an obscure console version of the N64 called the IQ That was better for Ocarina of Time any percent that was really expensive back in the day. I think it still is, but it's not, like, faster anymore. But, like any real hobby, you most likely have to invest some money into it to really further it. Not every single hobby has that, but I mean, most do, where you have to spend money to further your advancements in it. That's just kind of how things are, sadly. I don't mean to pose this in a way to discriminate against people who don't have access to get another console just for speedrunning, but it's unfortunately the way things are, and that's probably what's going to be a thing when 3 comes out, is that one version is going to be significant in loads compared to the other. And if you want to, like, actually get a really solid time, like, actually optimizing 3, you'd have to play on the faster version. I mean, you can separate between PS4 and Xbox runs, but I mean, the actual fastest time will be done on the fastest console. That's what I mean, it's like, how many people are actually going to invest in getting an Xbox? I feel like the people who are just getting KH3, who already have PS4s, they'll just stay on that and just work at it. My big thing, though, is I feel like if people really take the speedrun scene of 3, like, really far, it's eventually going to get to the point where if Xbox is faster by, like, minutes, that you can't compete with people unless you play on the fastest console. That's one of those things like cross the bridge when we get there kind of things, but depends how many people actually really want to, like, dig deep into the speedrun of KH3. I am not sure, Mikoto. Yo, Party Rocker, thank you for the good luck. I'm pretty sure people said that 15 is faster on the Xbox. That is true. Words don't mean anything without evidence. I mean, it's like if I remember hearing that from the speedrun community of 15, it's probably true. I kind of wanted to dodge roll there, but I guess we're not going to do that. That's fine. Why not? That was pretty good. And then I picked up money and lost like 3 seconds, so not as good. Yeah, that's a very good point as well. Doing it in post-production would not be very wise. It would just be better, like, I know it's kind of an extreme case, like when I reference it as this, but it would be the best case scenario if someone has both versions of the game, and then they do a live stream where they compare loads between both versions, like, of the same exact thing. But it's like, I'm not expecting someone to have 2 copies of 15 in 2 different consoles. It's a little bit unrealistic. Wow, that was ridiculously lucky, actually. Okay. I whiffed like 3 times, and then everything just kind of magically died, so that's fine. Yo, Aquarius, how's it going, man? Thank you for the good luck. How are runs? They're okay. This particular run right now is fine, but I don't want to say anything too early. This fight sucks. He's probably gonna break apart. No, he didn't actually. Pretty bad, though. I will lose, like, 2 to 3 seconds here. Not as much as I thought. But still, that was a really wonky fight. The good news is that the fight was the only iffy thing, though, so a few seconds lost here and there. Not a terrible thing. I'm guessing you're in the West Coast then, Armson. Because it's 8:23 on the East Coast. I don't know how I would feel being, like living in the West Coast right now and actually being a streamer, because I'd be like, damn dude, I'm running late. It's like 7 p.m. and then for like other parts of America it's like 10. Like, there's something nice about being in Eastern time for streaming.
Indeed.
That was I split like a hit too early. Oh well, I'm not gonna undo that.
Forty stacks.
finisher didn't connect. Almost to 53, damn. That's one good thing about being West Coast, is if you stream really late, it's really good for the European viewers, because they can actually catch it in the morning. I feel like depending where you live, and if you're a streamer, you're fucking over somebody in, like, some portion of the world in terms of people trying to watch your streams, unfortunately. Like, for me, I tend to fuck over a lot of people in Europe, because it's like 5 AM for them or something like that. Like, when I'm, like, normally, like, partway through my stream. Like, right now, it's reasonable. It's, like, 1 to 2 AM for, like, UK or something like that. But it's even later for other countries, like, east of that. And it's like, if people, like, live in Australia or they live in Asia or whatever, maybe they can catch my streams in, like, the relatively early morning, but Europe just kind of gets, like, destroyed with my current schedule. As much as you want to try to cater to a majority of your viewer base with your streams, you also have to pick a time that works well for you. Because I feel like if you're streaming at a time you're not happy with, then what's the point? Obviously, the solution is I just have to move to Europe. And then just stream at, like, 7 or 8 PM, and then I'll cater to, like, everyone. I actually don't think I have that many Asian viewers, to be honest. Not that I'm aware of. I mean, there's definitely some, but, like, they're much less than people from America or Europe. Dude, I never stream for fucking Europeans time. What are you talking about? It's like fucking... In Japan right now, it's like 10 AM or something. That's not a terrible time. Is it the best time? No, but is it as bad as, like, what Europe typically gets? I don't think so. The last time I looked at it, it said it was, like, 60% American, like, 25% European, like 5 to 10% Australian. No, it's like 60% American/Canadian. That's what it said. And then it's like 25% Europe, and then it's like 5 to 10% Australia. And then there's like a bit that's like a little, that's like everyone else. I don't know how to categorize it. Just stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week? Nah, dude. Maybe some streamer will eventually achieve that amazing feat, but that's not going to be me. That's not going to be me. That 60% Canadian is all me. Dude, thanks. Thank you, Riku, for that stagger. I would have been fucked otherwise. 5941. That is my best parasite cage. Not bad. Thanks, John. But see, the problem logic is I never get to catch Liquid streams because I'm always asleep when he's doing them. But the ultimate thing is if he's catering to as many people as possible, that's the important thing, but I don't get to view his stream very often. Yo, Tame, how's it going, man? That's why streaming is such a struggle, because no matter what time you pick, some portion of people are not going to be able to watch you. I mean, we're on pace for a 211 right now. And now that I've said that, it's not going to happen anymore. But I mean, we can pretend. Hey, Sephi. If this run didn't suck up until Deep Jungle, I probably could have gotten a 100. Because after Trickmaster, I am 26 behind my best. And my best run is only 10 seconds behind my best by that point. This is like the fucking thank Mr. Bizkit meme. I'm mad we never got to gun down Monstro in the actual gummy missions because they lock you out of your controls during that animation. Can you imagine having like a giant whale fight in space? If you don't get to 10-19, I'm unsubbing. Okay. See you later. Not bad. Yo, Mr. Wolf, what's up, dude? Yo, Balance and Composure, what's up, dude? Praying for no black fungus? I mean, it wouldn't severely damage this run. It would hurt, but it wouldn't, like... It's not like, you know, my run is to the point where that's, like, really run-killing. So if it happens, but it is what it is. I knew it, dude. Oh, I'm so mad. That's kind of the reason why you don't want to get white mushrooms, because sometimes events like that happen and it's annoying. 4, 2, 2. 2, 2. I could get both. I could get black fungus on my way back. One doesn't necessarily correlate to the other. See, there's black fungus right there. That's typically a bad omen. If you get black fungus on your way, in most cases I've had them spawn in on the way back. Even though, like, I'm pretty sure those two instances are completely separate from one another. A lot of the time when I get black fungus on the way back, they show up when I actually have to go through the area. To be honest, if I have a really good rest of this segment and I get black fungus, I just have a really good LSB fight and everything, I shouldn't really lose much more than like 5 seconds on my current pace, which wouldn't really be that big of a deal. So if it happens, man. It's whatever. Okay, thank God. I mean, of course, I'm secretly hoping that doesn't happen, but I was preparing myself. Okay. That's good. I might actually save time on this split now because of that. That white mushroom, though, I got the charade right by accident. So I lost like a good few seconds to that. That was a bit of a sketchy jump. I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. Pretty good, man. If the thing would fade out, like, right now. Dude, why aren't they fading out? What the fuck? Dude, that loadout was so long. I just lost, like, 5 seconds to that. Oh, that was so stupid. I'm not sure what causes that to take a longer time to fade out or not. Nice swifts, dude. Yeah, that fade out on LSB was so long, dude, that I'm not saving time here. That fight was actually pretty good across the board, but I mean, like, the thing just would not fade out for the life of me. Like, I don't know why that took so long. Yeah, I called my party members over, and then went to go dodge roll to the switch to get them out of there. I'm probably one of the few people that actually does that, because it's just kind of a mess. Like, when you can just tell that Oogie's gonna stay in a specific spot and your party members are just that close to him, just untarget the guy, press triangle, they'll come to you. And then at the last second when they're past the area, you just go right to the switch, and then they get locked out. Ah! Whoa! That fire saved my life. What the fuck? How did that even happen? Missed the 212 PB when you got it. How'd it go? Everything up until Hook was not very good, aside from like the first roughly 22 minutes were good, and then the next hour kind of sucks, and then it gets really good again. So, since this run's actually, like, pretty damn good, it's time for me to miss Hook Ship, so let's get it out of the way. I guarantee you, now that I'm on a run that's way ahead of my average by, like... Oh, well, this actually isn't even that far ahead. I thought I was more than 5 ahead of my best. But it's like, I guarantee you this is going to be the run where I miss Hook. I have yet to miss Hook on any of my attempts since I've returned to this category. Almost guarantee I'm gonna miss it right now. Cool. I guess this run isn't good enough to warrant missing a Hook Ship. Um, 70-30. 70% that you'll get it, 30% that you'll miss it. I haven't missed Hook Ship since I started running beginner any percent. It's kind of freaky, actually. Don't really know what's going on. Yo, Death, what's up, dude? It's always funny when I say that. Yo, Death. Hey, Tails of Noob, thanks, man. This is the last split for a while I have good time save on, though. I guess Riku 1 has good time save, but that's basically RNG. Goes underground immediately, the worst possible opening. Nice, dude! My stop didn't go off because I got cucked by the fucking thing. That's so stupid. Oh, that's aggravating. And because he's in a corner next to that fucking thing, I can't do air combos, or I'm gonna drop it. God, that's a fucking infuriating. I could have had such a big time save here, but he went underground immediately. Whatever. Pretty bad. That's so obnoxious. Like, there's nothing you can fucking do if he just goes underground immediately. You're just kind of fucked. That's the only bad thing. My run's still fine, but it's like, damn it, dude. That was one of the splits I was concerned about, because even though I had time save, I knew how volatile it could be. And I was just kind of hoping myself, please just don't be a dick. And he basically was a dick. He didn't get away from me, but he basically got in, like, one of like 3 horrible positions he could be in. But it's like, by the time that happened, I couldn't do anything else. He was already that far and committed that I just had to accept it. I'm pretty sure, Base, that this run wasn't as good as Saiyan's. Like, I don't know what his Oogie Manor time was. Mine was, I think, a low 112. I'm pretty sure he had a 111, so it wasn't the same caliber. Hello? I don't recall the exact pace. I think I was like 20 to 30 behind him by the time I did hook ship. Something like that. I just have to go with him, man. Where is he at? Good enough. If Peter threw that ether like a second earlier, I would have best segmented. But I had to improvise because he threw it late. Damn, that anti-sword was shitty, man. Am I crazy, or did I just hear like a bit sound effect? Oh, shit. Dev, thank you for the 102 bits. I don't know why that was weird. It's like, it didn't go off or something. That's bizarre. But thank you, man. That's really weird. I don't know what that was. I think I saw on Twitter that bits are broken at the moment. Dude, we got the bit animation skip, PogChamp. Finished my routing for a 5-hour run. I think I'll be doing my first full run next Monday when I'm settled in the new house. Dude, nice. I wish you the best of luck with that. Yeah, that was bizarre. I don't even really know what happened either. That's strange. Maybe that's why the bits didn't work properly, because his name is Death. He killed the bits. Here comes worst RNG. Yep, I thought so. I'm not surprised. Well, here comes some pretty dumb time loss. Nice whiff. It's amazing that the game can literally just decide if you lose a lot of time or not. Like, the game's like, okay, we're just gonna separate. You're gonna lose a lot of time for that, buddy. Sorry about that. Well, there goes 10 seconds out of my control. He do one of 3 things, and he does the one thing that loses me significant time. This run suddenly is not that great. That's what happens in KH1, man. You can be on an amazing run, and then a split or 2 later, it's like not that great, or even over at some points. So that is roughly 30 seconds lost between 2 splits in the last, like, 10 minutes. I really shouldn't say anything because, I mean, I'm getting to the point where my PB is nearing 211. That I don't want to say something along the lines of, like, I don't think this can 211 anymore, because that's almost like saying I can't PB. This run can still 211, but this endgame would have to be, like, really good. Only losing 50 seconds to my Summa Best from this point onward would be ridiculously good. See, the problem is that my endgame in PV was already pretty ridiculously good. Not quite as ridiculous as I am making it out to be, but it was... Basically, once we get to End of the Worlds, that's when we panic. That's when Monk S begins happening. Because any, like, notably bad split in End of the World would probably kill my run. I'm just saying that on the back of that opposite armor and that anti-Sora, I'm not as confident that I can get it to 11. If I had a good anti-Sora and a good oppo, I would be pretty confident I could pull it off this run. But now it's gotten to the point where I'll need some pretty decent RNG and just really solid gameplay for the last 45 minutes for that to happen. 44 minutes, excuse me. It's weird to think that I've been live for 3 hours already. It doesn't... Like, I always say this shit, but it doesn't feel like it's been 3 hours. But I've basically had 2 attempts to make it to, like, the 90-minute point at this point. So it makes sense. Beast, you fucking idiot. It's slow to freeze the bubbles when it's not necessary. I have no reason to freeze bubbles in this category, so why waste time? It's used in stuff like All Worlds and JJ, because it's actually faster to get Dalmatians and other materials that you need. But, it's just a waste of time in this category, so I'll never do that. I'll never do that unintentionally. Or intentionally, rather. You know what I mean. Did that actually make me lose time to slide down that thing? I honestly don't know. Feels like it did, because I kept hearing Sora sliding down the rail while that was fading out. Yo, Brandon, what's going on, dude? Fuck. Damn it. Dude, what? How? That was so stupid. What the fuck, man? Yo, Explosive, thanks. Dude, I'm confused. How did I not hit the fucking collision detection for that? That's BS. Wasn't facing the chest? I'm mad. I lost like half a second because I wasn't facing the chest. We haven't made it to 100 quotes yet. Not gonna catch. Bitch! Oh, I'm so angry. It's because I hesitated on the very first one. Like, you'll notice I didn't react immediately. Because I was looking at chat. I'm not blaming you guys. I was looking at chat and I wasn't fully focused, and then that one got away from me because I didn't act fast enough. You can pinpoint specific quotes if we have that many. Like, quote 50 should work. Hi, Andy. Really? Oh, Jesus. 5:20 on my segment timer? Wow. We are losing a lot of time here. Well, shit, that's really bad. I'm gonna lose at least 5 seconds here. That sucks. I didn't realize how bad this split actually was. Jesus. That's kind of shitty. Damn. 5 is a lot when I'm only ahead by 11. That's literally half my time save. Or, yeah, like half my lead or whatever. That's pretty shit. Pretty much Rising Feathers. That's way too much time loss. It's not a, like, it's a reset in the sense of a dead run. But I mean, like, I don't feel like there's really any run-ending stuff in the context of the game. But it would, you lose enough time that you're not gonna PB. If that makes any sense. Yo, Golan, what's up? Thank you, man. Well, if you miss Dumbo Skip, it's like roughly 30 seconds lost or something like that. And a 30-second time loss would kill my run 95% of the time. I have to give some leeway because there was that one run I failed Final Rest and I PB'd by 2 seconds. This Hollow Bastion, like, it's more specifically that Maleficent split really fucking hurt me. Like, that was an 8-second time loss out of potential time, and that's really critical. When you're getting to the point where it's like nearly double digits of seconds worth of time loss, it's pretty bad. Pretty good. That was a blue in my PV, so I can't expect to save time there. Only losing 1 1/3 seconds there, that's pretty good. Means I made no major mistakes in the fight. lot of really small stuff that added up over time. I really need Hollow Bastion 2 to be good. If I don't have a good Hollow Bastion 2, we're probably fucked. Oh, I mean, if I have a bad anything, I'm fucked, like, let's be honest, but I mean... I don't, like, this is my biggest time save left in the run, is Behemoth. And I'm only ahead by 5 seconds. So, I'm a little bit worried, but if I let worry overtake me, I'm not going to PB anyway, so... Let's just give it a shot. Bonkless. World record incoming. I hope you're right. I told you, man, my run once we get to Oppo was pretty good. Honestly, if I could just get past Oppo, like, around 15 to 20 ahead, I would be in a decent position, but I was, like, only about 5 to 10 ahead. Ah, shit. Because, like, I would have been, like, roughly 20 ahead, but then I got a bad pattern and I lost, like, 10 seconds. It's amazing how much really small RNG can fuck the run. Because you wouldn't think 10 seconds would be, like, disastric, or disastrous. I don't know why I've been saying disastric so much. But I mean, it's like, when you're talking seconds, man, that's pretty bad. You should be the first one that does. I can't talk right now. Should be the first one that does a run of it super fast, Batman. It's basically free world record if you don't suck. Okay, well, here's hoping that HP2 doesn't suck. I personally consider Hollow Bastion 2 to be one of the hardest parts of the game. Because there's basically no downtime the entire run-through of this, and you have two really particular fights that have to be done a specific way or you lose a lot of time. Like, I would arguably say, like, Hollow Bastion 2 is, like, top 5 hardest parts of the run. Just because there's so much shit that can go wrong in this world, it's ridiculous. You could fail a Dumbo skip, you could fall off Behemoth, like, when he's, like, about to die, lose, like, 5 seconds. Have a really fucking bad elevator fight, fail the platforming in Rising Falls, fail the first Dumbo skip, fail the second Dumbo skip. This world's pretty intimidating. But it's like, I tend not to really think about that and just act, because if I dwell on things that could go wrong, something will go wrong. But there's so many small things that have to go really well for this world to be good. Shit. Not the best start. Lost about 1 second there. It's amazing that I have the mindset right now that every single second makes a big difference right now. I mean, it kinda does when I'm barely ahead. That's pretty amazing, Sully. It'll be the day of the wedding before you know it. I am brain farting so hard right now. I wasn't even sure what I was doing for like half that menu. I was like Monk S. Pretty fucking good. Thank you, game. I appreciate that. That's probably one of the better elevator fights I've had in recent history. Easy. Brush the dust off my shoulder, no problem. Eat my shoulder dust, bitch. Beast really is the MVP. He does so much fucking damage to the enemies, it's insane. He's the MVP when he actually cooperates, because when he doesn't, it's just kind of like a waste of space. When he cooperates, he's like legitimately the best party member in the entire game, for offense and all that. I feel like the movement this split has been pretty good, except for like 1 or 2 spots. So if I have a good fight here, we can save good time. Get out. Damn it. No, get up there, please. Okay. I'll take it, man. He didn't fall over again. I don't know how that happened, but that was a really good Hollow Bastion too. Nice. Only a second off my best. Really fucking good. With this, I have a chance to PB, but I need a decent end of the world. I'm not gonna lie, I really need to clutch a really good Hollow Bastion 2 this run if I wanted any chance, and now I do have a chance. How's PB end of the world? 1 second to save, 7 to save, 7 to save, 3, 4, 4, 7, 1. Nothing major. So a little intimidating. Basically, if one split goes really badly, it's over. But I don't have to be perfect. I have 50 seconds of leeway before I can PB. That's honestly a decent bit. But I know, like, saying that, I'm just asking myself to get fucked by invisibles. The only thing that I'm afraid of in End of the World is invisibles. If I can get past invisibles without them giving me a hard time, we can PB. I had no DMs from invisibles in my PB, so a DM from any of them would be pretty awful. I'm like really pressuring myself right now. I mean, this is just kind of what happens, you know, when you get more and more optimal. You just have to hope some things don't happen. I'd save time if I skip the cutscene. Yeah, but I want to keep it dramatic, you know? It's not a good speedrun unless the streamer pulls out a clutch PB by a few seconds by the very end. It's boring if you're like a minute ahead in your PB. Perfect. Nice fight. Goofy didn't throw me MP gift though. That's a little bit concerning. Not too much though. Surely he'll throw it to me at the start of the next fight. Unless he's a terrible party member, which I mean, he has his moments. Thank you. Oh shit. Oh, what? Bullshit, dude. Man, shitty angel stars. Okay, well I'm probably gonna lose time because of that. Good enough? Good start. But now, like, that's what I consider to be the easy part. The world just gets more and more difficult as it goes on. It's crazy to think that a sub 2 Chernobog is actually, like, not unrealistic. Maybe it's unrealistic, kind of, but I mean, I feel like if you had an amazing run, you could get a 159 Chernobog. Not very good. At least there was no DMs, but that was not very fast. I don't think I can save time here. That wasn't awful, but it wasn't good either. That was like average. I'm having a hard time talking because I'm just trying to focus. Nice dropped combo, dude. Should've saved 5. I got bodied out of nowhere. Why is the split called Chernopog? Because I couldn't find a good picture of Chernobog, so I made a meme split. It's got that thigh gap. Ugh. Disgusting. I thought I fell off. Nice. Oh right, I forgot I renamed this split to that. That's funny. How did he avoid those gravities? What? I call fucking bullshit. Dude, he was in the gravities like 3 times. How did he do that? Oh, that's so shitty. Whatever, man. I don't know how the fuck that happened. I have to go back and watch that shit. Dude, how did he not get hit by that? That's insane. I'm gonna lose like 5-ish on this split. If I got a DM-less invisible, this would have been like almost a blue because I was really good. What a shame. And it's like, I noticed he wasn't getting hit, so I tried so desperately to catch the guy and I just couldn't fucking do it. It made me really, like, I cried a little bit on the inside when I saw I couldn't catch him. Because I knew what he was trying to do and I tried to stop it, but I just couldn't fucking do it. Feels bad. Man, I can still PB, but that hurts a bit. This can PB, but I am not very confident in a 211 happening because of that invisible DM. If I didn't get DM'd, maybe 211, but I don't think that's gonna happen now. Not the best start. Thank you, Donalds. Catch him. Thank you. Okay. That was a really awkward fight, but that's fine. I'll take that. That could have been a lot worse. Yo, Dominic, what's up? Hurry up. A little bit sloppy. He didn't get stunned. That's kinda shitty. I don't know what's gonna happen now. Okay, that works. I got lucky with a parry. Not a parry, a stagger. Yep. I have to take this slow. Damn. I might actually barely get away with this. I don't know yet. Decent start to final fights, but it's not over yet. This is sketchy. Because of my HP situation. That was pretty good. Thank you, Relnish. Also, thank you very much for the 7 months in a row, my dude. I would do my speech, but I'm so focused right now, but thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Ooh, that was ridiculous. Okay. This is bad. Not very quick. Please spawn in. Thank you. Damn. I tried, guys. Unless I best segment this, it's not gonna happen, but we can still get a PB. Let's go. Ah, shit. It's okay. Dude, if I get 212 flat, I'm gonna get beamed down for the rest of humanity. Like, for the rest of time. By humanity. This won't be a 211. This should be a PB, but it's not a 211. That's fine. I can't believe this run actually PB'd, I'm not gonna lie. It won't be 212 flat, and it won't be 211, but it will be a PB. Unless something goes horribly wrong with Ansem 4. Very close. If I had one split go better, this would have been it. Can I please heal Donald's? Okay. Oh, actually, Goofy's gonna fucking use MP gift on me. That's not what I want. Thank you, Donalds. Back off. Pretty bad Ansem 4, but I'll take it. 2:12:08, not bad. Whew, man, that end of the world was really fucking good until like the last two splits. Thanks for the congrats, guys. Damn. Inching closer. If we could just get one more PB like that. Get it to 11. That run could have been it, but there was like one or two too many mistakes. But I'm fine with that. Thank you all for the congrats, guys. I appreciate that. Damn. So, up through guard armor. Honestly, this run up through Crank Tower was like meh. And then I had pretty good power wilds, and I didn't